Crazy. All right. So, not expecting anybody to watch this, but more interested in giving it a shot because I've never done a live stream before, and also it's easier way to shortcut uploading a video because I can just record this. And to be honest, I've been completely addicted to watching Alan with Stiltney Studios here in Texas and his shop live streams lately. So figured why not? I'll give it a shot, and I can kind of explain where the heck we've been. So we're alive, and this is a video just kind of explaining, what happened and what's been going on, and for all that are watching the video to see the cool stuff, we'll get it out of the way. I mean, in the first, minute, um, recent, update to our, I guess, addition to our prop list. It's from Distortion. It's Billy Bite. Love him to death. Janet helped me with the order, and thank you everyone at Distortions and Marcia and Ed and everybody behind the scenes. This guy's super cool and neat. Looks like you're holding him by the hair, and is a fun addition to our haunt theme, which is the retirement home taken over by zombie virus. So we have zombies in bathrobes and old age, and this is one of our creepy trick-or-treaters. So we'll get that cool thing out of the way, and then I guess start with what the heck happened. So to say that it's been a tough year for everybody, it has. I know it has, and ours kind of started back in August of last year, and just, what is it, a tragic series of events, whatever you want to call it. But it happens. Life could be worse, and I think for me, maybe this is more, it's probably more for me therapeutic to share what happened and what's going on. So to go back to August, we were full steam. We had a really great post with a lot of videos, and we did the fiber optic sign, which was awesome, and a really fun, detailed build. And out of nowhere, in August, my channel received several strikes against it. And to be honest, they were a combination. Some of them were strikes against the channel. Other ones were takedown requests, which were kind of bizarre. But, it happens. But I think, unfortunately for me, I took them super personal. And my response to that was to stop uploading. And that super sucks that happened. And I don't want to go again into detail as to what happened to them. They were removed, and the ones that were false, were dropped by the wayside. But for me, I don't post to make money. That's never the intention, and I don't have that kind of following. I post because I love the community, I love the subscribers, and I just took it super personally. So I apologize to the people that do subscribe, and where I disappeared, and that's really what happened in August. Fast forward a little bit to September, I got incredibly sick. It took me out completely. Literally could not do anything for 4 weeks, and probably another week and a half on top of that until October, before I was feeling some sort of normal. And the entire time, I'm sure everybody can relate, you're just frustrated. You're frustrated that you're physically limited, and you have plans. You want to, you have stuff to do. And I was just angry. And that's just the reality of the situation. So, we fast forwarded. I was still building, not really filming, but still building, and it was nice to kind of step back and take a break. I know anybody who films on YouTube, it takes a lot. It takes a lot out of you, and a lot of effort to share what you do. It's fun, and it was nice to take a break. I continued to film, and I will upload footage from our Halloween. It was not what I wanted to be, and I think in the home hunters world, you have the plan A, B, C. It was the plan G situation. So it came out neat, and people enjoyed it, but it was a bad weather year for Texas. So we had rain threats, a lot of props and animatronics that we like to put out didn't end up being able to be placed as weather risk and damage. So I will upload the footage from that. My mom ended up coming into town to experience our chaos for the first time in a decade, and she loved it. And that'll be shown in some of the footage, which was really neat to be able to share that with her. And we made it work. So getting ready to upload footage in November after Halloween, and COPA rules start popping up, and any creators being asked to basically categorize their channel for kids or not for kids. And that's a weird question to be asked. I don't think horror content is necessarily for children, so it was kind of an easy decision there. But there was sort of a weird buzz that the YouTube, whatever it is, created, where it made you question like what is okay and what isn't okay with the content on my channel, and should I even bother uploading. And it was kind of, you shrugged your shoulders, and I was like, oh, what's the point of uploading? It seems like I had issues the last time I tried to for whatever reason, and it just didn't make sense for me to upload in November with all the rules and things like that. So fast forward to December, and I'm pausing a bit. December was chaos. We managed to get through November, start to set up our holiday display for Christmas, and unfortunately, one of my animals had an emergency situation. And I don't know if anybody who's been in that situation with their pet, where they, drop in front of you and seizure and spasm, and it's an emergency late night vet visit. It's traumatic, and it was a very chaotic December with several emergency vet appointments, and coming to the realization that my friend of 14 years, was not well. So December was just kind of making through it, and I have footage again of the Christmas lights. That's why I posted a video recently for a family member to see, and we just kind of hobbled through it. I had neighbors, luckily, that were able to watch the display. There were several nights where we were rushing out and pulling the chain out of the driveway with an animal in a car to go deal with that. And we got through it and took the display down. And in January, I was facing the realization of dealing with a terminally ill pet. And, everybody has a different decision there. I chose to make her comfortable. She wasn't at a point yet where she was ready to go. And unbeknownst to my husband and I, we had my other pet, who is this animal's brother. They had been together for 14 years, was also very sick. And the long and short of it is I lost them back to back. I lost one in February, and I lost the other one in June, and having to care for them throughout the process. But with everything going on, it made uploading and filming kind of a low priority. And out of nowhere, just reposted. Just had a family member asked to repost a video of some of the Christmas stuff because they weren't able to have it sent to them. And I did. And I saw the comments and people saying, hey, what the heck happened? Where'd you go? And, good to see you back. So I felt that I had to say thank you to those people that cared and wondered where we went and what had happened. And that's really the long and short of this video. I just wanted to express, what was going on. And I also want to express, I hope everybody is doing well when they watch this video and is staying safe and, hanging in there. As far as our update for the 2020 haunt season, there isn't much of an update. We are working and we are doing work but we are not planning on decorating for 2020. And that was a long, complicated process and a back and forth with friends and neighbors and fellow hunters. And we have fellow hunters in the area who are going ahead, and I think that's amazing this season. For us, we're choosing not to. Two reasons. The first reason being the subject matter of our theme. In past years, and we've always had the theme of zombie overtaking a. It was years ago. It was a military facility, and the past few years it's been a retirement home. As you can see, we kind of have masks with bathrobes, and that's part of our shtick. With everything going on this year, it's just inappropriate. It's not appropriate to have a zombie apocalypse taking over a retirement home. It's ingrained in everything from our fiber optic sign, which says retirement home in it, to our costuming. So, primary reason is the subject matter of our haunt, and we just feel it's better to wait. Two is we don't want to be a gathering spot. On a bad year, we get about 300 kids. On a good year, we get 3 times that, maybe more. And that's not just on Halloween. That's before. That's coming and touching the railings, and I'm not mad at the kids. I would do the same thing, but I don't have the ability to sign up to sanitize and make our yard haunt a safe environment for this season with everything going on. And to be honest, it's about staying safe. As far as Christmas, not that most people care. Halloween is usually the primary one, but as far as Christmas, we are planning on doing something. We'll likely have our lights up, but it will be wait and see sort of situation. If it becomes a problem and a gathering spot and a situation where we've had in past years that hasn't been a problem, where people get out of their cars and they gathered, which is great. But with everything going on, we just don't want to be the reason. We don't want to be the problem. So we're playing that by ear for right now. That could change. We could turn into an absolute no, and 2020 is a wash. I know for us, it could be much worse. I know many people are hurting much more, and I don't want to complain. So I guess in closing, I want to say, I hope everybody is staying safe. I hope everybody's staying sane. I really hope everybody is decorating and enjoying time with their family, and enjoying the fact that you don't have to clean your house and you can leave ridiculous props all over the place without being questioned. And I can't wait till everything gets back to normal. So I apologize for disappearing. It made no sense to us at the time to continue, and for me, with the strikes against my channel, my reaction was to just kind of pump the brakes and stop. But I missed it. So I'm glad that I posted. I'm glad that I have people who watch, and I do read all the comments, so I appreciate them. And I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. So thank you for checking out this video. You know, I'm sure it was boring for 90% of you out there when you're watching it. But we're here, and we're safe. So thank you. Bye now.